So again, just make sure that your legs and your hands are uncrossed, and we're going to get into this thing. Okay, so let's just take that deep breath in. We're going to breathe in on a 4 count. We're going to hold the breath for a 4 count, and then we're going to release. Deep breath in. Hold on to the breath and gently releasing through the mouth. Most High, this is a energy reading for the collective. Just let us know what we could be looking into towards as we continue on our individual healing journeys. So we're going to start off with our ether element. How's the right brain? How's the left brain? Eyes, ears, nose, mouth, intestines. Moving to the air element, how's the throat, the right lung of the collective? How's the left lung? How's our communication? How's the diet? Moving on to our fire element, we're looking at the reproductive space for the ladies, for the women with womb spaces. We're asking, how is the right ovary? How's the left ovary? How's the right fallopian tube? How's the left fallopian tube? How's the blood? How's our intuition? Moving on to the water element, this deals with the heart. How are we feeling? How are our emotions? How's the heart overall? How's the nervous system? Nervous system. Urinary tract. Bladder. Kidneys. Moving on to the earth element. Is the collective grounded? Are we grounded? Are we stable? How's the ascending colon? How's the descending colon? How are the bones? How are the bowel movements? Right. Let's get into it, y'all. Thank you so much for that. So as it relates to the ether element, it's showing that the mind is clear. You know what to do. You have received the answer time and time again. So continue to move in the, what I'm picking up is continue to move in the energy of knowing, not guessing, and moving in the divine and right order for you. Now, as it relates to the air element, the throat, it is showing adverse in the right and left lung. So for some of us, this may be a time where we speak our truth to ourselves and or to others. It is showing that the communication is neutral, but it's showing that the diet is adverse. So part of that throat element could be we may be eating things that are not in alignment with where we should be or where it is that we're going. So we really want to pay attention to the throat. We want to speak life. We want to make sure that we are checking in with our internal self-talk, your affirmations. And I know people, oh, you know, those things don't necessarily work, but they do if you really believe that you can heal yourself. Like it will help you. So just make sure that you are paying attention to your throat. You might want to do some lemon water, lime water throughout the day to help clear out any mucus that may be trying to form. Again, you want to be mindful of how you communicate. The communication didn't come back positive, it was neutral. So that also shows that there is some room for adjustment as it relates to how we communicate, whether it's us speaking or us listening. Are we listening to respond, or we're listening to react? Are you an active listener? So that also kind of goes along the lines with communication and your throat chakra. The fire was popping, y'all. The fire is there. The fertility is there. Whether it's babies or businesses, y'all are on one. So if you are feeling in this hour like, look, I got passion inside of me, I got fire, I need to move it. Sit with yourself and see if a new business or a concept or idea is brewing. As it relates to the water element, it looks like y'all, our hearts are also popping. Overall, it looks like we are really in a good space. We just need to horn in and focus on the things that we need to focus for our individual selves. Because the truth of the matter is, before we can do anything for anyone else, community, or whatever, we have to make sure that we are working on ourselves first and foremost. It's not going to be okay just to say, oh, I'm a doctor, or I'm a healer, or I'm a this, or I'm a that. No, what kind of practice do you have, and how are those things that you are practicing helping community, right? So first we learn, we practice, and then we teach. Are you and it doesn't have to be some grand thing, but it is showing that the heart is wide open. I didn't see any major blockages in the physical aspect, being the nervous system, the bladder, the urinary tract, the kidneys. All of that looks great. Those areas, if we hold it in, that's resentment. You have all types of other issues that come up. But again, that looks really, really good. Now, as it relates to the last element, which is earth, it does show some neutralness happening as it relates to grounding. More of us need to ground. So even if that means, of course, we don't know where everyone lives, but if you have access to a patch of grass, if you have access to a tree, you want to stabilize yourself. Do, even if it's just 3 deep breaths, just to, I'm here, I'm present, thank you. Something. You want to make sure that you are grounding yourself, you're grounding your energy, because, if we are being completely honest and transparent, there's a lot that's going to be taking place on the planet. And the best way for you to not be collateral damage is to really focus in on yourself. I heard one of the sisters, Aquarius Maximus, say something like, I'm dark. What did she say? I'm dark, detached, and divinely aware. And I thought, how beautiful is that? To go dark, and no negative connotations to that. I'm just simply meaning, what would it be like if you turned off your devices, for however many, hours or days or months even. I did months and it felt great. Just to be with yourself, making sure that your thoughts are your own thoughts, because we are bombarded all day long with information. So sitting with yourself is going to be necessary. Grounding is going to be necessary. Now,